Hello everyone, welcome back to my General Hospital 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Now, I'll write the clickbait General Hospital recap story as a markdown artifact. Delilah and Baby share a stunning secret revealed. General Hospital full recap, March 8th, 2026. You will not believe what just happened in Port Charles. Grab your popcorn. This episode just changed everything. Port Charles woke up on a gray Sunday morning, but nothing about March 8th, 2026 was going to be ordinary. From the very first scene, General Hospital delivered one gut punch after another, and right at the center of the storm stood Delilah Monroe, a woman who had been keeping a secret so enormous, so explosive, that when it finally burst open like a dam, the entire canvas of the show was left trembling. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The episode begins quietly, deceptively quietly. The hospital. Early morning. We open on the pediatric wing of General Hospital. Nurse Epiphany's protege, young Raquel Torres, is doing her rounds when she notices something unusual outside the nursery glass. A woman in a dark coat is standing perfectly still, staring at one of the newborns with an intensity that stops Raquel cold. The woman turns, and it's Delilah Monroe. Viewers will remember that Delilah has been a slow-burning presence on the canvas since her mysterious arrival in Port Charles 6 months ago. Nobody has known quite who she is, who she's connected to, or why she keeps showing up in all the wrong places at the right moments, until today. Delilah presses her palm flat against the nursery glass. A single tear rolls down her cheek, and then, in a whisper so soft the closed captions barely catch it, she says, "I never forgot you." Cue the title card. Cue the racing pulse. The Quartermaine estate. Breakfast. Meanwhile, across town, the Quartermaine mansion is its usual spectacular mess. Tracy is holding court at the breakfast table, making barbed comments about everything from the temperature of the eggs to the state of the family legacy. Brooklyn is running late. Chase is looking impossibly handsome and quietly exasperated. But it's Michael who steals the scene, because Michael has just received a mysterious certified letter, and when he opens it, his face goes completely, utterly blank. The camera lingers. We don't see what the letter says. Classic soap opera torture. Chase asks what's wrong. Michael folds the letter, pockets it, and simply says, "Nothing. Old business." But his hand is shaking, and Tracy, eagle-eyed as always, sees it. GH corridor, the confrontation. Back at the hospital, things escalate fast. Dr. Finn is rushing through the corridor when he nearly collides with Delilah, who is now being confronted by none other than Alexis Davis, who has apparently been tipped off that Delilah was at the hospital. The two women face each other in the hallway with the kind of energy that makes every background extra freeze mid-step. "You have no right to be here," Alexis says, voice low and controlled, which is somehow more frightening than shouting. Delilah doesn't flinch. "I have every right, more than you know." Alexis steps closer. "That baby is not your concern." And here it is, the moment the internet is going to explode over. Delilah looks Alexis dead in the eyes and says, "That baby is my granddaughter." Silence. Dead silence. Finn's coffee nearly hits the floor. Raquel, still hovering nearby, goes white as a sheet. And Alexis, unshakable, seeing everything Alexis Davis, actually takes a step backward. The baby, the secret. Here's what the episode reveals in a series of devastating flashback cuts that will leave your jaw on the floor. The newborn in the General Hospital nursery, who has been registered under the name Baby Girl Doe following a chaotic emergency delivery 3 weeks ago, is not who anyone thought she was. The young mother who delivered her, a woman named Sasha Renfield, who disappeared before anyone could get her full history, is, according to Delilah, her own daughter. A daughter she gave up, a daughter she has been quietly, desperately searching for across 17 years. Sasha never knew her birth mother's name. Delilah never stopped looking for her daughter. And now Sasha is gone, vanished from the hospital before social services could intervene, leaving behind a perfect tiny baby girl with dark hair and a crescent-shaped birthmark behind her left ear. The same birthmark Delilah has, the same birthmark the show now reveals with a stunning close-up that appears on the wrist of Michael Quartermaine's late first love, a woman audiences have only heard mentioned in whispers until now. The letter. Michael's world collapses. The certified letter Michael received at breakfast? It's a DNA notification. Someone submitted a sample. The results connect the Quartermaine bloodline to a newborn currently in the custody of General Hospital. Michael sits alone in the Quartermaine library staring at the letter. Tracy finds him there. For once, she doesn't make a cutting remark. She simply sits beside him and asks, very quietly, "Is it real?" Michael looks up. His eyes are wet. "I think I have a daughter," he says. "I think she's been here all this time." The cliffhanger that changes everything. The episode ends on 3 rapid-fire cuts that are going to fuel a month of fan theories. First, Delilah alone in a hospital chapel, clutching a photograph. We catch a partial glimpse, a young woman, dark hair, that crescent-shaped birthmark visible on her wrist. She's smiling. The photo is worn from handling. Second, Alexis on the phone, voice urgent. We need to get ahead of this before he finds out the rest of it. Who's she calling? We don't know. And third, and most devastatingly, the nursery. Little baby girl Doe, eyes open, awake, staring at the ceiling. The camera slowly pulls back, and standing on the other side of the glass, unaware of each other, are both Delilah and Michael at opposite ends of the corridor, neither seeing the other yet. The baby between them, the secret, finally, irrevocably, in the open. Port Charles will never be the same.